play a few games and then call it a night.
I'm going on Netflix. I ain't going on nothing else. I gotta charge this thing to Outfielder. Install Sub-Zero. When did I install that?
I don't know. Alright, we're going back to the center fielder. Before we do that, let's go to my packs. So we get nothing good. It's alright, but awesome. Come on, pinch runner.
And with 2 away now, they want to make sure that runner can score from second on a base hit. So we'll see a pinch runner take over out there now.
Batter number 22, second baseman, Frank Tobin.
Grounded to short. Epperson gloves it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more. Now in the box, Kyle Anthony. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in once again, Frank Tobin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 3-1. Here it is. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding in once again, Marshall Stallings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Marshall Stallings.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Guzman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. On the ground to third. Cohen takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Anthony, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, you scrap and you fight. You try to get back in it. You're down 1 in the middle innings, and you come up with a big 2 RBI base hit. Now let's see if they continue to add on and maybe pull away in this game.
Tobin.
Ready on 1 and 2. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Digging in to try it again. Marshall Stallings. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Stallings.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Digging in and looking for more. Lane McMillan. We'll see if he... Off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Usually a hitter will short.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Anthony. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now batting.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. No one out with a runner at second. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Cohen is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Marshall Stallings. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1-1, here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Anthony rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Striding into the box, Tim Wells. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Anthony is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Michael Simmons claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Trenton Thunder.
Jose Ponce, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2 and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Settling in now, Frank Reese, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
We gotta get our first on the season.
High in the air out to center field. Anthony sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. Digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a liner.
Just my background. I'm gonna show 17 instead of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So striding in, Kyle Anthony. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is. Stepping into the box, Frank Reese. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Reese.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Anthony. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Thunder are on top, 4-3. So stepping in, Steve Selski. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Steve Selski.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Anthony is over. He gets there as the home. The throw home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in now, Kyle Anthony.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle Anthony.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Reese. And the throw to first ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 6-5. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Kyle Burdett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ernesto Rios records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
For the Thunders, 5 runs on 14 hits, 4 errors. They left 10 men on base.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Trenton Thunder.
Steve Selski will bat next. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Anthony on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Anthony. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Runners going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 1 inning in the books here. The Sea Dogs lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Steve Selski. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Anthony. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third.
3-2 count, 2 outs. Everybody knows the runner's going. Put the ball in play, and he did. Now you're sitting first and third with an opportunity to drive that run in.
Now batting.
Into the box now, William Calvert. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit softly on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Devin Marrero.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Anthony is after it. He makes the catch and tagging. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away. At the plate, Randy Maris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Anthony giving chase. And that retires the side. A couple of walks. Stepping into the box, Kyle Anthony. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Marrero fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Whatever.
Stepping in, Richie Alexander comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Richie Alexander.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mason ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kyle Anthony. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Kyle Anthony.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home.
I hit my first home run, so I'm gonna try it. I'm tired, but whatever.
A player who's had a hot start at the plate gets a check-in from his batting coach.
Apparently they think we're killing it at the plate when really I feel like we're kind of sinking, so we're gonna go rather not jinx.
But the player would rather leave it alone if it ain't broke.
Do your thing. Yeah, we're trying to do that, and it's not really turning out too well. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not too happy about everything turning out. So.
Clean water, clean sheets, food, shelter. I have fought for that in your contract, huh?
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week start. Stuart Matsumoto, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Anthony racing back and off the batter's eye for a home run.
Actually robbed the home run. You can't even see the ball coming.
Shot to dead center field. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not.
Into the box, Danny Acevedo. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Acevedo.
This is the air to straightaway center. Anthony giving chip. There, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he goes to second with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping into the box, Rondell Belliard, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
It's the first time I've ever seen it, so.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off that. Center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. In to score the runner from second. Digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Anthony. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Upgrade my character, and he just gets worse.
Digging in to try it again. Gerald Ledbetter. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out. Two down.
Well, don't worry about holding R2. How the hell did this shit start?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Skied into straightaway right. Francisco is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are digging in for his second at bat, Mariano Rincon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. This one's flared toward left center. Hinson ranging forward into a slide as he makes a great basket. Striding in once again, Danny Acevedo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This one skied out toward right. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another shot now. Rondell Belliard. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Solano backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready once again, Kyle Anthony. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Yeah,
So stepping in, Kyle Anthony.
Computer
Been a
game,
rough
this
go
guy
of things at
just
the plate for him
magically
so
makes some
far, but his
all-star
guys
play.
are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're
Oh, I
kind of due to
tried
do
not to
something
do that,
productive.
but
Tries to
I
catch him
tried to
napping,
square
but he
away
missed the
and
bunt
fucking pull
attempt.
it
Strike
back,
one.
but whatever.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate.
Wow.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase
Oh,
on that
my
pitch
hair,
there,
I'll fucking do
1-2.
this,
Good idea,
Let's do
but
it.
I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ledbetter racing back.
There it
and
is.
that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And a big moment for him there. His first home run
There's our
as a
first double-A home run.
player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at.
So that helps
Obviously,
you to
he's
be
got
fucking patient
aspirations to
and
play in the
fucking
big
just
leagues, and this
crank
is
it.
exactly the kind of production that this
Actually, I
organization...
wasn't patient at all. Fucking took a bunch of
Now to the
strikes
plate,
there.
Ramon Ibar. A hit in
Just
2
able to pull it
tries so
off.
far.
Bad pitch. Good
He's set.
location.
Here's
for
the
me.
2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Anthony moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Mark Lopez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Rondell Berg earns the save out of the bullpen. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Paul Hearn is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power,
at the plate, Mariano Rincon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Rincon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tobin is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping up now, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ledbetter is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Anthony. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that's through. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Now at the plate, Scott Hinson. 0 for 1 with a
Left
run
fielder.
scored thus far.
Scott Hinson.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play. So 2 runs. At the plate, Roger Francisco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stallings ranging back at the track. Gone!
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, that's a sick.
Digging in and looking for more. Kyle Anthony.
Kyle Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. Drilled to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another chance. Scott Hinson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Scott Hinson.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit. No. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Cole Hearn takes the win on the mound. His second.
Want one of these?
Pretty cool sound.
No. Want one of these? Here. You never go wrong with fruit. You want a banana?
Get back to the locker room.